Person of the year. Persons of the year. Person of the year. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Were you celebrating when you saw that?
I'm going to shock you, even though, obviously I was very emotional yesterday. Breaking news, Biden is going to be the president. The Electoral College officially put him in office. But you know what? I'm going to shock you. I do not think that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris should be people of the year. These are, where's the list here?
Not people, excuse me.
Persons
Don't
of the year?
Person of the year.
People is a bad word now?
Oh, you got to be careful with people of the year.
You can't say people?
You say person of the year. Okay?
Persons?
Please don't offend our audience. Go ahead,
The
continue.
time persons of the year, they were the candidates. Persons, peoples.
Person.
Peoples.
Singular, person, even though it's two.
Okay.
Time knows better English than you and I do, so it's Time said person of the year for two people,
All right,
Kamala
there we
and
go.
Biden. So tell us.
The four candidates were Biden and Kamala Harris, or Biden, Trump, the racial justice movement, and then frontline healthcare workers coupled with Anthony Fauci. I know it's not to say people or persons. In my opinion, the winner should be the frontline healthcare workers. Are you freaking kidding me? If in a year of COVID, they're literally giving up their lives and the death that they see on a daily basis, 300,000 deaths in the United States, over 1 million deaths worldwide. The healthcare workers should win the person of the year, people of the year, crew of the year, whatever you want to call them. They should be putting pictures of doctors, nurses, healthcare workers on the cover of Time, not Biden and Kamala Harris, not Trump, not Fauci, not social justice movement, the healthcare workers.
Time still has a magazine? Congratulations. That's right up. Time Person of the Year is right up there with the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. Okay, who gives a crap? You're so irrelevant, Time. You suck, basically. Hey, let's just look at this. She called him a racist this year. To his face, a racist. He picks her because he has to. This guy can't even play with his poodle without breaking half the bones in his body. Okay, the photo is horrible. I mean, what is that even a photo? They look like they're dying, both of them. It looks like you're at a funeral for both of them. What a joke. It's like it'd be like Playboy naming Nancy Pelosi
Tom,
Playmate of the Year.
What did Joe Biden do to you? What did a Democrat do to you? Something must have happened in your life.
That was a strict media commentary. That's all.
I'm just saying
It's
something must
media.
have happened for you to get this angry about something.
No, man. It's like, Time, who are you? You're irrelevant. I mean, they came out with their shopping list, the shopping guide. They said, go buy a new Walkman.
When they had Trump in 2016 as Time Person of the Year, what did you say to them
deserved it.
then? So you liked it then.
He defied history.
You liked it then.
But Time was
but
relevant
now,
back then. It meant something.
Oh, gotcha.
That was 4 years ago.
I see how it is. Nice, Tom. Pat,
No,
who's
seriously,
your vote?
Time sucks. Who are they?
I think this happens every year, and this is exactly what they like to do. They like to pick somebody that's going to piss you off because it's going to bring more eyeballs and more people talking about it. And Mark Benioff owns them now, by the way. You know, the founder of Salesforce is who owns Time magazine now.
Really?
I don't know if you knew that
Yes.
or not.
Benioff.
He bought him for what did he buy it for? I think he bought it for $351 million or some number like that. Can you pull it up? Mark Benioff buys
Really?
Time magazine. Benioff, Time magazine. Benioff, Time magazine. Let's see what he paid for it. What did he pay for it? That's what I want to know.
Under $50 million, probably.
No, he paid a good amount for it. 100,000 the corporation.
$190 million.
That's nothing. That just pisses me off. That's nothing.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my gosh.
Mark Benioff, let's just give a shout out to him real quick. Obviously, business person of the year unquestionably was Elon Musk. Well, according to Fortune magazine.
Yeah.
But I think many people would agree on that. And then Bezos, richest man in the world. And I'm sure we'll touch on even Gates in this episode. But Mark Benioff, Salesforce, he just acquired Slack. Kai probably has something that he would want to add about. I think was he called Deal Maker of the Year? This guy's an absolute stud. This guy, Mark Benioff. Kai, what did we talk about?
No, it said he took over from Larry Ellison on the most acquisitions and acquired
And he
most
used to
companies.
work for Larry Ellison.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was a former.
They just bought
Oracle.
Slack. Yeah, the guy's he knows what's up.
Benioff?
Yeah. No
Benioff
question.
worked for Ellison.
Yeah, I think so.
At Oracle?
He was a vice president, executive of some sort.
He is not a household name.
By the way, that just tells you right there the power of who you work for. Let me tell you what that tells you right there. That tells you the power of who you work for. What habits and things you pick up from working for somebody like that.
Of course.
You think Benioff would have been, if he hadn't had a person like that to shadow? What a great example of what it means to shadow somebody. That's a beautiful
Sure.
story right there
Yeah.
to be able to work with someone like that.
And plus, it feels like he's competing with them, trying to outdo him. But you know what? I disagree with one thing. I don't think Time is that forward thinking where they put them on the cover to engage. I think they're that woke. I really do.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, to me, I just kind of see it. I'm like, yeah, I guess they have to announce those two as Time Magazine Person of the Year. I mean, who else you going to announce? Realistically, who else?
Fauci would have been the guy.
Yeah,
you
would have been
figured.
Fauci.
Well,
Would have been.
they've done in the past, like in 20. They've done multiple people, is what I'm saying. A couple years ago, I think in 2010, you know who was the Time Person of the Year? You. Not you, PBD, but us, you, the
people.
The people.
Yeah.
We were the Time People of the Year. It's like, oh, damn, I'm a Time Person. I might put that on my resume. I was Time Person of the Year in 2010. Me and all 7 billion of us on this planet, 8 billion. But 2016 was Trump. I kind of agree with Tom that, like, who gives a shit? And I also agree it is important because people do talk about this kind of stuff. And lastly, I think they are looking to stir up controversy when they put on a Biden and a Kamala Harris.
Well, they did get people
We're
talking.
talking about it now. If it was the healthcare workers, which I think should have been the Time People of the Year, would have been like,
By the way,
yeah,
if you're listening
obvious.
to this, who do you think should have been the Time Magazine?
Well, obviously, we know our
Man of the Year?
audience loves Biden, so obviously they
No, I
would
have no
you
idea
know,
what they're going to say. Who do you
clearly
think?
we have a Biden audience.
Who do you think should be the? First of all, no one's going to say Trump's the Time Man of the Year. I mean, it's
Yeah.
If you're going to say it's just
Well,
the timing.
there's
going
gonna
to
be a lot of people that are
I'm
gonna
sure
say
they're
Trump.
going to.
They're-
But what I'm
believe me.
trying to say is there's going to be some that are going to say
I'd
somebody
like to
else.
know
I'm
what
curious.